Hello, 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 and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about simple things and how we can try to reduce the little bit of stress that we have out here whenever we're doing these food deliveries, whether it's 10 hours a day, 8 hours a day, 30 hours a week, 40 hours a week. And these are tiny little tidbits, but when you actually start to apply them, your stress starts to reduce a little bit more. If you like what you're getting out of this channel, feel free to give me 2 thumbs up and feel free to leave comments in the section below and let me know what you think. Okay. Right now it's Sunday. It's the end of the week for me. And as I go from day to day, I start to learn more and more things about how I can reduce stress when I'm out here. Okay. Now, stress can basically sneak up on you in many different ways, especially when you're doing deliveries. Okay. Yeah, it sounds very easy. You turn the app on, you go from point A to point B, pick up stuff, drop it off. In science, if that was really that easy, then yes, it's really that easy. But the bottom line is, it's those tiny little stresses that will sometimes come up that really sneak up on you and they start like a cascading effect. So hopefully anything that I tell you right now will help to reduce that stress on the road for you when you're out there. Now, if you're like me, where you strive to try to reach 40 hours a week, working in a 7-day work week, okay, don't mind me, I'm just trying to see what deliveries out here. This is another thing on stress to reduce stress for yourself. Know your market, okay? If you're out here working all day, time is your friend, okay? If I'm putting in 8 hours, I could be as selective as I want in my market. I do not have to take every single delivery. The acceptance rate is a myth, okay? You can choose anything you want. If you're working at Walmart Sparks and orders are coming in, but the orders that come in are too heavy or too big, you do not have to accept them. You can wait till the next one. Why? Because you have time on your side. Now, obviously, if it was like a short day, then you have to use caution with that. But again, it depends on what you're looking for. I know how much I want to make every single week. I know how much time I have to put in to make this money every single week. So the money is the byproduct of the time that I put in. But in order for me to get from this amount of time to this amount of time, there are going to be minor stresses along the way that you're going to have to deal with. Road closures, stores that drop your orders that get canceled, um, certain situations like that that just really gets under your skin. But you have to be able to control it by using time as your friend. Okay? If you know that you're putting in 8 hours, well, why are you putting in 8 hours? I'm putting in 8 hours because I know that 50% of all the items I'm going to pick on here are going to be garbage. So you have to decline. 50% of it is going to be declining. The other 50% is going to be the actual money you're going to be making. Okay? If you took every single offer on here consistently, you'll be driving yourself into the ground, driving so many hours, and you will drive yourself nuts. Okay? But see how I'm parked right now? I'm not burning gas. Okay? That's where you want to be. You want to sit here and look at all the offers. I have 3 apps on, and I'm looking through every single offer to see within the next hour when I'm going to keep moving, when I'm going to keep going. Okay? And I've noticed that my stress levels are a lot lower because of that. Okay? Because I know that I have time backing me up. I know there's going to be issues out here. That's a given, okay? But if I'm prepared for those issues to happen by putting in a good amount of time to cover them, I'm good. Plus, on top of that, know when your bonuses are. This way you can work around your bonuses to make the day really count, okay? Um, Other stressors that you could use, do something in between when you're just sitting here doing nothing, okay? Time can go slow, but it's part of the process, okay? That too can also add to stress as well too, because your mind will start imagining things that are not real, okay? And And it's not a bad thing. It's part of the process. When I work 40 hours, they're not a smooth 40 hours. Oh yeah, everything's smooth, everything. No, there are little tiny challenges that are in between every single delivery, every single hour. It's up to you to make sure that you maintain emotional control. Always maintain good customer service with the people that you help. Always check your emotions at the door and make sure that you are emotionally capable. I will take full responsibility for myself on that as well too. There have been times that, I wanted to snap at people, and it's because it creeps up on you. You have to be having a good, strong level of self-awareness to know that when something is creeping up on you, you got to check yourself. The price of autonomy is being able to give the best quality service to the people out there on your own. You are your own boss. You have to know what sets you off. You have to know what gets you emotional. You have to know that if something is not working right and you take it out on a customer, or you take it out on a Walmart employee, or you take it out in a restaurant, you got to be careful with that, okay? They really, really creep up on you because you're stuck in this monotonous doing the same thing over and over, again and again. And when you're doing that for 8 hours, 9 hours, it creeps up on you. It really does. Okay? But I've scientifically gotten it down to the point where I know my market. I know how many hours I got to work. I spread them out during the week. And I know when my bonuses come up. When you get into that rhythm, everything just works naturally for you. Everything flows naturally for you. That's the state that you want to be in consistently. If you're trying to look for a job, if you're trying to build a business on the side, if you're using this for income as a replacement for the moment right now, and I don't have to tell you how bad it is out there in this economy, okay? Then you have to know how to check your emotions. You have to know how to pay attention to yourself, okay? You yourself are your own boss. You dictate your own autonomy, and you have to know how to be able to handle yourself when you're out here. Okay? And just take inventory on yourself from time to time, from day to day, every single day. How did I do in this last delivery? How did I do in that last delivery? Did I help this customer out to the best of my ability? Okay? No one's going to give you reviews. You have to give reviews yourself. Okay? You have to be on top of yourself every single day if you want this level of autonomy, if you want this level of freedom. Sometimes when I slip up, boom, I stop. I check myself. Okay, boom, like that. Just, be on top of it for yourself, man. Believe it or not, in this economy right now, with the way things are, where people are getting laid off, or with the government shutdown, or all these things that are happening, okay, to have something like this, where you don't have to just take anything out there and you can just continue working while having the choice to look for a job, it is a blessing. And I hope you guys out there that are doing this, don't take that for granted. I hope you got some good material out of this this video. And I want you guys to have a great day. Give me 2 thumbs up. Have a great day today. Stay patient. Stay strong out there. Keep making that money.